I'm Debbie Hicks, and today I'm going to be discussing edible and medicinal plants that are found at Colorado Bend State Park, located in Bend, Texas. Imagine you're walking along one of the trails at Colorado Bend State Park, and you come across a plant and you don't know what it is. Do you take a bite of it? Or do you finish your hike, go to the ranger station, and then ask the ranger about the plant? I would hope the latter. American poet Ralph Waldo Emerson questioned, "What is a weed? A plant whose virtues have not yet been discovered." What I'm going to start out with today, because I have studied both the edible and the medicinal plants at the park, at Colorado Bend State Park, and I'm just going to highlight a few of them because there are many. One that we have at the park, this is a native pecan. And the native pecan, the name is an eloquent Indian word that means a shell has to be cracked with a stone. And this one's very true. This here is a variety pecan, an improved pecan. And this is one of 500 different improved pecans. And many of them have come from the mother tree in San Saba. And one of the improved varieties is the San Saba improved, and another one is the Mohawk. These pecans, they're larger, the shells are softer, and there's more fruit inside. The pecan is a fruit, it's not a nut. And also, you can, well, I won't do it, but you can. Some people can take two pecans and crush them side by side. The Algerita bush. It's in the holly family. In the summertime, or I'm sorry, in the springtime, it has yellow blooms that are just heavenly smelling. And after the blooms have gone, then there's red berries. And from those red berries, you can make jelly. It's wonderful. The Algerita bush is a multi-varied, versatile bush. It can be used to make yellow dye, and you can use it if you have a toothache. The other plant that I'm going to discuss that's edible is the prickly pear. And this is also a multi-use plant. You can use, I'm going to get my glove on. You can use the flower. The flower can be used in salads, and you can put it in soups if you wish. This right here is the pear or the apple. And when it turns red, you can make that into jelly as well. You can use it in soups, and you can use it in stews. The pads, when properly cleaned, you've got to use gloves, you can slice the pads and you can grill them. You can also use the meat of the pads in soups as well. It's very, very versatile. Something else that's very interesting to know, when the pads are properly dried, you can mill them into flour. And something else that I learned just recently, that the Indians along the Rio Grande, whenever the Rio Grande would flood, they would take the prickly pears and they would slice them because of the gelatinous interior and put them in a vat, put the water inside that vat, and the gelatin of the plant, the pad, would collect the dirt and they would have clean drinking water. Another great thing, if I haven't mentioned it already, is the jellies. I like my jellies. I'm now going to switch over to some of the medicinal plants that we have at our park. One of them is horsetail. And horsetail is another multi-purpose plant. It's called bottle brush because it has this little brush right here. It's also called a scrub brush. Something else a lot of people don't know about this plant is this is the sole surviving descendant of a giant fern that grew over 200 million years ago. When you break this right here, When you break it at the seams, you can rub it on a wound. It's good for congestive heart failure. It's good for if you have nasal issues, congestion in your sinuses. But also, the horsetail has gold in it. So a lot of people, because it does have gold, gold is also known, if you have arthritis, you can rub it on your knuckles. The other plant that I'm going to discuss is mullein. Now mullein is also called candlestick and the flannel plant. The grasshoppers got to this before I did, so it's not just popular to humans. When the stalk is dry, the stalk can grow 3 to 6 feet in height. And when it's dry, this can be lit and used as a torch. The leaves can be steeped in water and used for medicinal purposes, as from colds to upset stomach. The larger leaves, I wish I had some to show you, but the larger leaves are actually old world toilet paper. The leaves are that soft. So some of the things that I hope that we've learned: pecans are a fruit and not a nut. We've learned about the algerita, that is a multi-purpose plant, or prickly pear, that we can do almost anything with. And my information came from the Remarkable Plants of Texas in the Healing Herbs book that I have here. Now, if you're out hiking along the trail and you think, ooh, this prickly pear looks really, really good, don't eat it. Might be a little bit prickly. Thank you.